you would say that until you start doing it, because this is a massive scale. If you're just trying to get water from a pond to your house, that's rudimentally pretty simple.
But what he's
But
saying,
if you're trying to do a whole city, that takes a little more calculation, a lot more planning.
But it wouldn't have started as a whole city. It would have started as a small section and then grown from there. Like they would have understood how to do it here and then moved further.
Correct, Chris. Hold on, guys. So what he's saying is that basic in the sense of like, hey, we need to get this to here. Basic in that sense, not basic in the sense of like, oh, this is like, you know, how do you read? Well, HAB, you know, that's what he's referring to, which I agree with that, because it's like, to us, it's like not crazy because we have sewers and we have all this shit. But like when you think about 3,000 years ago, do you think that they had like structures and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he's referring to.
Well, I understand that. I'm just saying that Rome did it. And the aqueducts are still there. Yeah. And they figured out how to make water go uphill.
Yeah.
That's not, I'm just saying, getting it to go downhill is easy. But they actually got water to go uphill to get to the places they needed to go.
Telepathy, homie.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they had telepathy.
No, okay. Look at it like this. And one of the points that I brought up in the recent episode where I did on autism is like, you know, and I'm only using this just to kind of frame where I'm going at is one of the things is like they've said that autism is on the rise. I do not believe that autism is on the rise. I believe that our understanding of it has grown and we're more easily able to identify it. And what I did is I framed it as Mount Everest fucking existed before somebody discovered it.
So the data was there. We just didn't know how to
exactly.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
That's right. That could be.
So the knowledge, somebody probably was a little ahead of their time then, right? You know, a little bit further along. Again,
they were probably autistic is what you're trying to say.
I believe it is the blueprint. I don't believe it's a disease. I believe it's the blueprint. But yeah, but like the basic idea is you need water to, if you're trying to get water from point A to point B and you're trying to get it to go uphill, the idea of needing a series of dams and aqueducts and, you know, canals and stuff like that you can raise and lower, that's not. And maybe it's because I'm sitting in 2025 talking about it, but that does not seem like it is that big of an intellectual leap to look at it and be like, okay, I have a basic understanding of how like physics and stuff works because, you know, they would have. Our knowledge came from somewhere. I think that it's not so much, it's not aliens, right? But I think, you know, you just had a couple of individuals who were really smart for their time period.
So there was in Rome, there was an Elon Musk.
I mean, we had a lot of them until we started meditating it out.
Nikola Tesla, you know, Nicholas.
That's
how
true.
far
That's
ahead
true.
was Tesla, you know?
Right.
How far ahead was Nikola Tesla?
And most of Tesla's work was destroyed because it would have hurt the industries of the time.
Government.
Yeah. There's
actually
so
there's a conspiracy theory about Nikola Tesla is when he died, he lived in a one-room apartment and the FBI showed up.
That's not a conspiracy. That's true. The government
and they took everything that was there.
Yeah. That's not a conspiracy. That's very true. The government.
No, the conspiracy is that Tesla understood how to do time travel.
That's the conspiracy. I thought it was
Hold
on. Both of you, hold on. I thought it was Einstein who had an understanding.
No, he said that time travel would be possible, but you would have to have anything with mass can't move faster than the speed of light.
And you can't travel to something that didn't exist beforehand. So
so you could only go in, according to him, you could only go into the future. You couldn't go into the past.
Yeah, because from the moment that something's created, you can't. Yeah.
You can't
You can't make nothing out of fucking nothing.
You can't recreate.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
But there was a lot of stuff that Tesla did that said that was like he made this device that could make this whole building shake. Mm-hmm. Because he matched the variance, whatever vibration the building was.
It's called sound. What Eric's talking about, hold on, Eric. What Eric's talking about is sound study, which is like that's on everything, or frequency study or hertz study, whatever the fuck you call it.
Yeah.
So like for sleeping, to give an example, I'll let you go on in a minute. It's like sleeping. There's certain frequencies that people
Yeah.
it helps them calm their brains down.
There's
This is
like
very
white
common
noise.
to like white noise or whatever the fuck, right? You have brown noise, you have green noise. It's certain frequencies that
Green noise
everybody-
helps me sleep. THC is what puts me to sleep every night.
So go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, brown noise is mariachi band, right?
Brown noise is what happens when you eat at Taco Bell too late.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's true. That's
God
true.
damn it. Is that why everybody's so skinny in Demolition Man? Because it's just Taco Bell. Just...
Yeah, and
Go
nobody and nobody had cancer because they never kept Taco Bell in them long enough.
How can you have cancer if there's nothing in you, homie?
That's what I just said.
Did you ever see the movie Prestige?
The what?
Yeah, the Prestige. Yeah,
Yeah,
The Prestige.
the Prestige. Okay,
Keep talking.
so Eric knows what I'm talking about. Tesla was represented in the Prestige, and there
Yes.
is a scene where they screw a light bulb just into the dirt, and then an entire field lights up with these lights. The
Yeah.
reason that Tesla's work was deemed too dangerous is because he was trying to offer electricity for free
Yeah.
in the open
wireless.
air. Wireless,
Yeah.
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 With from the waves, yeah.
Right. So they went after him saying, because we work on, what do we work on? We work on a DC current, right? Like direct
No
current?
AC.
Yeah, we work on
Edison just developed DC current, and then Tesla goes like, "That's not going to work."
Edison did not develop shit. Edison stole everything that he had.
Okay.
I want to tell you, one of my-
Oh, he didn't steal. He just patented it first.
the motherfucker stole it. My favorite thing to do is I live here in Michigan, right? Like in the Detroit area near Dearborn. One of my favorite things that I used to do is I would go to Greenfield Village, the Henry Ford Museum, the Greenfield Village thing that's there.
Yeah.
Have Edison's workshop there. I would go there and ask questions about Tesla.
And they didn't have the answer.